Okay, there we go. All right, I think we're live. Hello, everybody. It's us again. Double trouble. We're back.
Here to haunt your dream.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yes, we're being glitchy. We were going to hold the stream on Barbie's channel, but YouTube is doing something screwy, so we went ahead and did it on this channel. So hopefully they will all trickle in later on.
I tried twice. I tried more than that. But I tried twice just to get a stream going.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't having it.
No. And I was having real glitchy problems as well, so I don't know what's going on. Gotta love Google. They decide they want to update on the weekends, you know.
They always do. Usually they try to work on stuff on the weekend. Normally they wait till Sunday, but maybe because of the holidays or something, I don't know. But man, obviously they're mucking with stuff again, because I not only could I not get my camera to link the audio to work, and I also it wouldn't even register in the system. So I don't know
what's going on.
Whatever.
Being screwy. They just need to stop. They need to stop. I mean, it works fine and we're all used to it, and then they do an update and then it gets all screwy. Alone.
Yep.
So
yeah. Keep it simple, stupid.
Exactly. And it's not user-friendly. If anybody's ever done a live stream through YouTube, it is not a user-friendly system whatsoever. Not at all.
Seriously, so many other platforms have it so easy. It's just click and go kind of thing. This thing is just it's a difficult nightmare to try and muddle through. Even, and then when they keep things, they make it worse. I don't know, server issue or what, but I have not changed any of my settings on my PC. Now, granted, when I first tried it, I didn't have my camera plugged in. Didn't know that.
But it should have worked then, and it didn't.
Right. It wouldn't even let me.
No.
Let you in.
No, it couldn't even find me. And when I first logged on to Hangouts, it wouldn't let me find you. I had to click out of Hangouts and re-click back in, and then I was able to find you. So it's just like, oh, come on, please. They're making me want to. I have a Mac, so I can't use XSplit because it's not Mac friendly. They don't have a Mac version. So I'd have to use it on my PC. So.
Right.
Yeah. So, or else I would use XSplit, but not unless they have it now. I don't, to my knowledge, I don't think they have XSplit for Mac. But I'm thinking maybe I might just use my PC next time and try and go through XSplit and see if that's any easier, So
I thought about trying that myself. The reason that I like to use the Google Hangouts is because it just automatically, kind of sets people into like if you want to have and the chat is real kind of user friendly.
Yeah. You can pop it out and stuff.
Yeah, we really should try and experiment with. I've got a version of XSplit. It's the free version. I don't know if it's a temporary. It might have already expired. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Had the PC 30 days. I must have, because I must have had the PC already 30 days. I might have lost my trial version. I don't know, but I'll try. I can try it.
Just uninstall it and reinstall it. See if you can get another 30 days. I'm always willing to try that.
Yeah. I think usually they get your PC number or something like that. Your identification.
Your IP address.
Yeah, I think they get all that stuff when you. Yeah, I think that it's just kind of automatic. Oh, we have you in the system. We know who you are.
Don't try that with us. Exactly.
Even think to invite. Of course, we weren't planning on doing anything really paranormal. We were just going to talk about holidays and stuff, but inviting Perry and some of them, you know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can send him an invite. And I don't know if he's working today or let's try it.
Yeah, send whoever you can think of, you know. God, who else could we? I don't know what happened to Leanne. I haven't seen Leanne on YouTube in quite some time, but of course I haven't been on YouTube myself since Mom passed. You know, I haven't been on here much. So
okay, so now it's not letting me find Pumpkinhead. There it goes again.
yeah, it's Google. Just I got a new vape coming.
Oh, cool. What kind?
Got a new vape. I'm getting the E-Leaf Invoke.
Oh,
it's
nice.
a dual 18650 with I'm getting the kit, so it comes with a 2 mil to upgradable 4 mil tank. Kind of your Baby Beast style tank. You can even use the Baby Beast.
Oh, you can. That's good.
Yeah, Baby Beast coils in it, and you can transfer, like, you know what. And of course, I got they have it in a version of, you know, I love my copper. I love copper thing available in they're calling it rose gold, but it looks copper to me.
Ooh.
Matches. So I'll be able to interuse this tank with that device and vice versa. And I also ordered, this is my Christmas present to myself, because I probably buy this for me, right? So I also am picking up another tank. I'm picking up a Baby Beast tank, the Baby Beast Light. Have you seen that one? Am I still there? Did you lose me? Hello? 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 Am I the only one here? Uh-oh. If you can hear me, I can't see you or hear you. And it looks like you're, I don't know. And it doesn't look like you've muted yourself. And I think we're still later on. I tried twice. I don't want it to play back and have you guys hear it. I think I'm still live. Hello? Am I here alone? Oh, okay, okay. No, I just so you know, I can't hear you. This is so strange. If anybody's watching this, OMG. Well, okay. All right. No problem. I'll talk about the zit on my nose. I got it right here, I think. Right here. Because I think it's right here. Where is it? Earlier when I was feel it. Maybe I don't. I don't know what there. I think right there. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh my. Well, hi everybody. I'm here to run the show. Oh my gosh. Obviously Google is glitchy and yeah, so how y'all doing? Are you ready for the holidays? Are you ready for the weekend, baby? Are you ready for the weekend? Oh, the weekend's already here. Are you ready for the holidays, baby? Oh, I'm just being stupid. Hello.
Okay, I'm here. I'm here.
Welcome back.
I'm back. I don't know what happened. Google just does not want us to stream today. Oh my gosh. I had to X out of Safari and log on to Google Chrome. I don't know what's going on. It's mad. It is not happy today.
Mayhem.
The Lord Jesus does not want us to do a stream today or something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Crazy.
so I was telling the audience for people who watch this someplace, I was talking about a pimple I'm developing on my nose here, which I think is really interesting. You know, I'm sure that that's information that everybody wants to have, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Barb's got a zit on the end, you know, right there. Not on the tip of my nose, and it's right over here with the picky nose section, you know, where you're almost picking your nose. Not quite yet. I could just slip it in there really quick, but yeah, no, disgusting. I know that's disgusting.
Too funny.
Oh, I'm being sent a message.
Uh-oh.
Someone's messaging me.
Let me get chat out again.
Oh, okay. Oh, oh my. So I'm assuming that there's probably nothing wrong with my PC, that all of that nonsense was to do with Google.
I think so. I think it's Google because it kicked me out. I froze it and then it kicked me out and then it wouldn't let me back on. So, and I was on my I was on Safari and it wouldn't let me log back in on Safari. It wouldn't even let me reload the page. So I had to X out of there and get on Google Chrome in order to come back into the Hangout. So, and it's still not letting me invite Perry. I can't even find him. Nice.
Well, at least it's allowing you to have camera access. I couldn't even get camera access. It was telling me my camera or my microphone, either one were hooked up, and I haven't touched my settings.
Yeah.
Anywhere. I haven't touched it.
I don't know what's going on. When I
was going to run that live stream earlier, I had muted myself on YouTube so that when I turned on the Google thing, I wouldn't get the echo, 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 echo. You know what you get when when you're running both of those things, you'll get that reverb stuff going on, you know?
Exactly.
Stuff. I don't talk much. I just learned how to talk today.
Exactly. Let me see if I can find, let me see if I found Rob, but let me see if I can find Perry.
Yeah, we're just chit-chatting. Breeze.
Okay.
Come on in here.
So I sent him an invite.
Cool. If you want to invite, I don't know if Amy will join, but you can invite Amy. And I know that Lulu is busy because she sent me a message earlier on that first live stream that I tried to get going. I don't know, whoever you can think of, just send out some invites. See if we can get some people on the panel.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see.
I can't. I don't think I can invite anybody. I think that's all up to you, isn't it?
No, you can invite people. Just go to the little person with the plus at the top of the screen.
I see that now.
Yeah, go to the little person with the plus.
Not available to me on my Android device. How do you like that?
What?
I can't use it on this Android, this little tablet. Can't use it.
Oh my God. Why is it even there? How lame is
because
that?
It's Google. Because it's Google. It's Google. It's Google. Oh my God.
Wow. That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's not even letting me find people. It barely let me find Perry and Rob, and I tried to find other people, and it's being glitchy. So I don't want to touch anything because it might kick me out.
No, that's fine.
So
that's fine.
Crazy, but
it is. It is. I'm looking to see who else I might know is if this live stream. Well, there's you. I'm streaming right now.
As I choke on my vape. I'm a newbie.
You got that schmuck. You got that schmuck going on.
Man, it's powerful. I had to turn it down.
My new device is a 220.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's what mine is.
Yeah, I know. This one here was what? It goes up to 160 or 180 or something like that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, you know, I can't understand how anybody could vape at 220.
Oh God.
The thing I like about the 220, yeah, no. But you get more battery strength. You know, the thing is you'll have longer battery life is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Hi, Jackie. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Jackie, how you doing, honey? No, you're not a newbie. You're not a newbie.
No, I just choke on my vape from time to time when I try and talk while smoking.
No, it's nothing. People think that this vaping is like smoking. It's not. I don't have any nicotine. I don't use nicotine, and I make my own. I create my own e-juice.
Oh,
I buy 100% like natural, is, you know, like all of my flavors are natural flavorings, and you know the PG juice is all you know, whatever.
Yeah,
it's not like got a bunch of nonsense in it. You know, it's just about as pure as you can get if you're gonna hit on something. And I don't want to start smoking again.
Yeah,
and it's been a hell of a stressful year. It's been one thing after another. Honest to God, I can't believe I haven't started smoking, and this is what's kept me from smoking. It really has. It really has. There you go, Jackie. How do you like that? It's just fog. I vape at 50-50 blend. Yeah, I'm doing Jackie. I'm running I think I'm doing mine is more like a 80-20 or something like that. It depends on how sweet I want it. You know, because of like a lot of the flavoring that I have isn't sweet, like, you know, flavors. I do have a cream flavor, and you know, it adds like a cream, tastes like whipped cream or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'll add that to stuff to sweeten it up. And I do have cake. So like I do, you know, cupcake and apple upside down cake and those kind of things, and pineapple cake, and because I have pineapple and I have a bunch of different flavors.
Yeah, that's what I'm smoking right now is pineapple. It's pretty good. I like it. It's like a pineapple
right now,
mango something. Pineapple guava mango.
Hey, Tin Ho. Whoever Tin Ho. Hi.
Hi.
Right now, I've been so addicted to free cupcake that I've been making.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yummy. So I made a big batch and I want to use it up before I make another. Usually, like I've got a whole bunch of pre-sized bottles with the drippers in them.
Yeah.
And I'll make up several batches. I'll make up one big batch and then I'll put it into the bottles. This time what I did was, because I've gotten so hooked on this strawberry cupcake flavor that I made too much. I just need to vape it all up.
Yeah.
You know, I really do. I need to vape it all up. But there's one that I make that has coconut, a little bit of cream and cake. Oh my God, that's good.
Ooh.
It's really, it makes you think of something. It's very summery.
Oh,
and then I've got sour apple, so I can make like apple muffins. Oh my God.
Nice. I bet that would be delicious. Yeah, I have a caramel apple vape juice, and it's e-juice, and it's really, really good. It's addicting. Morgan didn't like it. She didn't like it. And then I go to an all they sell all organic e-juices. So it's a little bit more expensive because they're all organic, but they don't have any of that shit in there, you know? So
that's how mine.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
A little bit more.
You pay a little bit more, but it's definitely worth it. But I love the caramel apple, but she didn't like it.
If I had, I'll get some extra containers and I'll make you up some of my favorites and send them to you.
Ooh, that would be nice.
There won't be any nicotine in them.
That's fine.
There won't be any nicotine.
No, I trade off smoking 0 or 3 in nicotine.
Okay.
So I trade off. Yeah. When I'm really stressed, I'll smoke nicotine, and if I'm not, I smoke 0 most of the time. So
I always try to keep it down to 0. I'm one of those people that when I smoked, I was and I quit smoking easily, 20 years ago, probably more than that. I mean, it's been, I quit when I was in my 30s. So yeah, I've been gone from cigarettes for a long time. But the thing about smoking that people don't realize, once you've been a smoker, like there are days, like if some people smoke something really harsh, like a Marlboro, I think, oh, I can't, like those bother me to have somebody smoking that around me. But like people who smoke menthols, or light cigarettes, because that's what I used to smoke. If somebody smokes those around me, I about got to leave because I want it.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm like, but I know better because I'll be right back on it,
Oh yeah, I bet. For sure. I never smoked regularly. I always, when I lived in Las Vegas, my neighbor smoked, and we would sit out front or whatever and chit chat. If she was bumming here and there, but I never really wanted to buy my own cigarettes. I always bummed off everybody else's every once in a while. I never smoked on a regular basis, but I can see Because if I do smell the menthols or the light cigarettes, it makes me want them. I can see myself getting addicted to it. Definitely. So Jackie said she quit 4 years ago. Yeah. After 30 odd years of smoking. Wow. That's great.
Good for you, Jackie. Good girl. Congratulations on quitting. Are you using any Nick or not? Do you want to jump up on the
Yeah.
Jackie, you want to jump up on the panel with us if you want? If Google will let us send you a link, or maybe we could just drop the link in the chat there and just pop it out once she gets on, if she wants to join.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're sending you an invite, Jackie, if you want to join.
If you want to come in,
pop up on the panel.
Let us know, Jackie, and I'll put it in the chat.
We should have put open panel today. That's what we should have done. I didn't even think about it.
Next time we will. We'll put open panel on there. I don't know. Google's being glitchy today. I don't know if it's gonna. It wouldn't even let me invite. I had to. It said, "Oh heck no." I'll just talk this way.
No. Heck no. I'll just talk this way. Apparently, she must not have makeup on or something. She must be, pretty enough today. We don't care. We don't care. It's not about appearances, honey. It really isn't. Although, I will admit I'm vain enough that I put on my makeup to come on here because I'm just not that pretty anymore.
Oh, you're gorgeous.
Oh no, honey, I'm not. I know I'm not, and I'm okay with that. I'm not 20 anymore. Vain enough that I have to feel like I have to have makeup on before I'll put my mug in a video or on a live stream. I won't without makeup. I'm just like, oh no, don't look.
I only let Barb see me with no makeup on when we do like our Facebook hangouts,
Yeah, well, sometime when Google isn't being all glitchy, we talked about this before about doing and I kind of wanted to try it this week, but I honestly it's been a crazy week and I have not felt good.
Yeah.
I really want to try and do a live stream where we, do a get ready with me live stream.
That would be fun.
Yeah. We could both be putting on our makeup and people could be watching the both of it. What do you think about this? I'm using this and blah, 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 and,
Yeah, that would be fun. I would love to do that. Definitely.
Yeah, we should do that. I wish that Periscope, Periscope is a pretty good live streaming platform and Facebook is too, but you can't have people on. There's not access for a panel to do like this.
Oh, there's not? Oh, that stinks.
No, if you're gonna and it's just like you now, I guess, but it can only be you and one guest. You can't have a panel.
Yeah.
So
wow.
That's kind of a bummer.
They need to change
I think it's
that.
They do. They need to have more stuff like this where you can have a panel of people jump in and share,
Definitely.
Oh, she's in her jammies. Jackie says, I'm in my jammies.
Oh. So we're not talking about anything in particular. We're just having a little chit chat today, Jackie. So we're just chatting away. I was
it's just kind of
just real relaxed, no brainer, So
our brains have both been kind of on numb lock the past week or so.
Yeah.
For me, for sure.
Yeah.
I speak for myself, but for me, for sure, my brain has been on numb lock. I'm still grieving, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still grieving. That's most of it, really. And being that it's the holidays and everything, absolutely loved the holidays. I mean, that was her time of year where she really shined,
Mm-hmm.
She'd always she'd always want to have big family get-togethers, and you know, and the gift giving, man, she was a heck of a gift giver. Not that,
Wow.
you know, I don't think Christmas should be about what you spend on somebody or anything like that. But you know, growing up as kids, you know, I remember I mean, we were dirt poor. We really were dirt poor.
Mm-hmm.
But she always made us have beautiful Christmases. I mean, when she
Oh.
divorced see, Mike is my stepdad. I call him
Mm-hmm.
dad because he raised me. He
Yeah.
raised me. Um, Champ, no, the SD, and I'm sure you can figure out what that means. Um, yeah, he never sent birthday cards. He never we didn't get acknowledged at Christmas. Any holidays we weren't acknowledged. Our birthdays would go by without so much as a phone call or a card or anything. So mom, until she met Mike, my stepdad, she did everything. You know,
Yeah.
she was the sole provider for us kids, and there was three of us. And back then, you know, people complain about the income bracket now. Well, it was even worse back then. I can't remember what minimum wage was back then, but you know, we're talking in the 70s. You
Mm-hmm.
know, um, but as poor as we were, and we were poor, as poor as we were, she always provided us with beautiful Christmases. I remember getting, you know, fantastic Christmas gifts. I don't know how she did it. I really don't know how she did it because she didn't have any help.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she met Mike, and they got married, of course he donated to the cause, and they would lavish us.
Oh, I bet.
Everything that we anything if we said we wanted it, we got it. You know, I mean they did.
Wow.
They were really big givers. And even till like last winter, mom bought me this beautiful, it's a cookware set, and there's like
Yeah.
it's porcelain, it's bakeware, it's for baking, you know, it's doing
Yeah.
like casseroles, and there was like cost her several it had to cost her several $100s easily, as many pieces as she bought. And it had lids that came with it and all this stuff. Not the Pyrex cooking, so this stuff is nice.
Oh, I bet.
Um, and she bought me like, oh my gosh, there's probably I bet there's 12 pieces to that thing or more.
Wow.
You know, for casserole dishes, for pies, breads, you name it, anything that you can bake, different sizes, all different variety, cakes, pies, breads, casserole dishes, and it is beautiful. It is literally, this stuff is beautiful. It's so nice that I refuse to put it in the dishwasher. I wash each piece by hand when I use it.
Wow. How
It's really,
nice.
it's really gorgeous stuff. And I know that had to set her dad back. I know it did.
Yeah.
They've bought me some beautiful things. My grandfather clock over here, they got that for me
Oh, yes. I love your
one
grandfather
Christmas.
clock. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, they really, you know, Christmas has always been a time that they spoiled us. So for me, you know, losing her just before Thanksgiving, um, and then that was another big holiday she loved. She loved to put on great big meals. She loved to put on, you know, a display and, you know, for the family and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
been, in all honesty, really, really, really hard. You know,
Oh.
I'm not gonna. She wouldn't want me crying and stuff. But man, I'll tell you what, I've had to. You know, there's things that I've had to do. There's stuff that she left undone that I've had to do. She had parties planned, and she had commitments that she'd made and promises that she'd made to people, and I'm having to, you know, follow through with those things and try and make it all come together and not let that planning fall apart, because she wouldn't have wanted that. She
Mhm.
would have wanted to continue. So because it's like I think about, oh my God, she's not going to be there, you know.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, I know what it's like. The holidays are really difficult for me too, not having my dad and my brother there anymore. So it's tough. No matter how long they've been gone, holidays are hard without them, because they were always such a big part of the family, you know. They were the glue that held the family together, really, truly, for me. And so it's hard with them not being there. But I know they wouldn't want us sitting here crying about them, but it's hard. It's tough, no matter how long they've been gone. I mean, I can sit here and think about it and I can start crying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's what I've been fighting with. It's been a struggle because, like, and of course I'm trying to get presents ready for people. I bought something really special for Dad this year. Something that none of the family ever would have thought to do. And it's watch my YouTube videos, and he wouldn't watch your channel, so I'll just go ahead and say what it is. I bought an electronic digital picture frame.
Yeah.
And I've been putting together videos of him and Mom and photographs of him and Mom. And I did a whole series of them together. And then I did a whole series of the family together,
Oh, nice.
And I did it in segments. So it's been really it's been consuming a lot of my time to put that together to give that to him for Christmas. And it wasn't a cheap thing. I bought a fairly big one because the little ones, you pay as much for the little ones, and I don't think they look as nice.
Yeah.
And some of the editing software that I use for photographs and videos is really time consuming to run those through that, because what I have to do is, off of a memory card, right? So you got to take the memory card, you got to create your content, and then you have to convert it to fit to the memory card. It's quite an ordeal. It's quite time consuming. And I know both of my brothers could never
figure it out.
Grant could probably manage it, but Grant is one of those people that he's not patient.
Yeah.
He's a very right now kind of person. And this is not something that you can do and do it like that and expect fantastic results.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and I edited music into this stuff. And so it's
that's
very
gonna
artful.
be nice.
It's very artful. Yeah.
I bet that's going to be beautiful.
Tell you what, I'll bet you because I'm going to give it to him here when we're having a family get together here next week. I mentioned that to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it to him then, because I can't get, they're coming for a visit. Mom and him had already planned this.
Yeah.
Almost a year ago. They'd already paid for the motel and everything. Non-refundable. So, and she wouldn't have wanted them to cancel that trip. So they're still coming down here. So I'm going to go ahead and give that to him when he comes down here next week, and let him take it back versus it possibly getting damaged and all of that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it to him, and I'm going to show him how to use it, because Dad is not techno savvy.
Yeah.
And if I don't show him how to install the card and how to turn it on and how to use the little remote, he will be.
It'll sit in the box.
Right. I can't use it. I don't know how. I pretty much got to educate him on how to use it, or he won't.
Yeah.
But Robert doesn't have the capability or the know-how to do any of that stuff. That's one thing that YouTube has taught me, is how to make content, artful content.
Definitely. We were talking about that earlier. And I know when I first started doing my YouTube videos, I hated the editing process, and now I love it. I love it. It's because I know how to work it now, and I know how to use it. But before, I didn't know how to use it. And I'm like, my videos aren't coming out like any of the other people who do beauty videos on YouTube. And why isn't this happening? And I finally just had to make myself sit there and say, I am going to do this. I know I can do this. So once I did that and I started taking my time and teaching myself how to use it, then it started coming together, but automatically thought it was just going to be this simple thing. And I know with iMovie, the same with, um, with, I'm not sure what it's called on a PC, what iMovie is on a Mac. It's difficult to learn, and
Yeah.
you just have to sit there and teach yourself and learn all the layering and the transitions and your titles and your editing and your chopping and putting clips together. And I mean, if you look back at my older videos and you look back now and look at my newer videos, they're not the same. I at least I hope they're not. I hope they're different and they're better.
They are. Yeah. Both of us have developed artistically with our editing skills. I know when I first started, I didn't know how to edit. I would just plop a video up, and that's good, but I'd look at other people's videos that had been edited and I'd be like envious, like,
yeah, me too.
And I finally decided I want to start playing with editing software because I want my videos to look as nice as theirs do.
Exactly.
And if you don't compete, how can you grow? And the only way you can grow is to test and learn, and when you watch people's videos and you see how beautiful and artful they are and the effort they put into it, and that they put effort into it because it shows the way that it comes across, it creates a feeling and atmosphere and a vibe, and that's what I want my video to do. If it's an upbeat, funny video, I want people to leave feeling upbeat and funny.
Yeah.
And if it's a video about something emotional that's supposed to be heart touching and heartwarming, I want people to feel that in the video.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. So I'm really enjoying it now, and I've been doing a lot of videos for the holiday season, trying to get those all pre-recorded and edited. That way, the last 2 weeks of the year, I don't have to do anything. So next week will probably be the last week for all my videos, and then I'm taking the rest of the year off. At least I say I am, and then I'll have a couple days off. I'll be like, oh, I'll film a video, but there's so much stuff I need to do. We talked about this earlier, and I haven't even started my Christmas shopping. And I used to be one of those people that would start shopping in October. When the kids were little, I would start shopping for the latest, greatest toy in October to make sure that they got it. And now I put it off so long to the last possible second, and I haven't done any shopping. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you asked me if I did my shopping. I'm like, nope, haven't done a damn thing. I did buy Joel and Mark presents, but that's it. That's as far as I've gotten.
Well, after Mom's funeral, I honestly, that whole thing, I knew it was coming. I mean, I knew how sick she was and everything, and I knew she was hiding from me. But, I think the reality, it didn't really hit me. It was like I was just going through the motions and doing everything. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't really hit me until I got home.
Yeah.
And I realized, I'm not going to see her Thanksgiving, and I'm not going to see her for Christmas, and I'm not going to see her for New Year's or Easter or July for a family get together. That's when it all really started to hit me, But because of all these, so because of all these promises that she had made to other people and commitments that she'd made in regards to events and stuff, and not wanting her promises to be broken to people, because I know she wouldn't want that. One of them is a birthday party for her brother.
Yeah.
And, he's never had a birthday party. I mean, even as a child, she was raised in a family of 9 children, and, they struggled as well, to provide, make a living. And so birthdays were not, if the kids got a meal, they didn't really give birthday presents and stuff. John was, I can't remember where he's at on the list as far as, I know he's, Mom was the oldest. So 4th or 5th. So he always kind of got because his birthday comes, is December 6th. And so he always got overlooked. And even as an adult, his birthday has gotten overlooked. And that's always bothered Mom, like that nobody ever had the time or to do something special for John. So, that is one of the events that, his birthday party is what I've continued to follow through with and plan. And it's been Mom and John were like this.
Oh.
The planning of it and trying to make, because of where he's located at and where I'm located at and where they're coming to, where the whole family's coming together, trying to coordinate everything and make sure that the timing is going to work it's been interesting.
Yeah.
And then, trying to get presents bought as well. Like, honestly, I've got John and Dad's and that's it. Well, my sons, I've got their gifts bought. I don't have anybody else's, in all honesty. I just don't. Overwhelmed with trying to make sure that I'm doing what she would want me to do, and not let plans fall through and people be disappointed, because unfortunately, as sad as it is, life does go on, and we can't sit here and mourn all the time. That's probably been the hardest thing for me is, realizing that life does go on and that I know she wouldn't want me crying all the time, but man, it's really hard. It really is. I can't really honestly wait for the holidays to be over, to be perfectly honest with you. This year, I just want it to be over with. I did decorate. But in honor of, I did it in honor of her. I didn't do it because my heart wasn't in it at all. In years past, I'd get real excited about, let's get the decorations up and, not this year. No. Did it. I got, I've got a tree up behind me. I can take you over there and you can, well, I don't have it plugged in. I don't want to plug it in. I'll show it on another. It'll be up till after the first.
Yeah.
And I'll do a little video or something like that. I'll show you later privately or something, but that would require me that where I've got to plug that thing in at, I actually have to get in back behind the tree. It's quite an ordeal to plug it in.
That's how mine is.
It's a tree and it is a booger. Next year, I've made up my mind. Next year, I'm going to get one of those remote things. You can buy these remote deals now that you can plug it into the wall and you hit a remote and it comes on. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, that would be nice.
The clapper.
Yes, that would be really nice.
This bending over and plugging it in all the time. That's for the birds. Especially where I have to plug it in at. There's only one plug-in on that wall, and it's literally right behind the doggone tree. So it's a struggle. You're bending down, you're bending over, and I'm not 20 anymore.
Yeah.
Jackie says, now what? I really want to know, has your mom come through to you, Barbie? I know how sensitive you are and how I've had signs, etc. So I've been wondering. Jackie, I'll tell you the truth about that. Okay. The night that she passed, actually wasn't the night, it was the day. It was within hours. I kind of felt her presence here.
Oh, wow.
It was before I even got the phone call.
Yeah.
My brother didn't tell me right away, okay? He waited. He was in there in the room with her and stuff, and he waited to call me. But I think I actually know exactly when it happened because of some things that happened here in the house.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure when she passed. So when I got the phone call, I said, everything happened really fast. It wasn't like a drawn out thing. I mean, she went into the hospital and within 2 days she was gone. So, so when she went into the hospital this last time, I knew she wasn't going to come out. I already knew that. I explain how I knew. I can't tell you how I knew. I just knew.
Yeah.
And the afternoon that she passed away, there was things that happened here in the house that before I got the phone call, I already knew.
Yeah.
And that night, later on that night, I felt like she was here, you know.
Yeah. And I think that's
But
true. I
not
think when you feel that strong presence of them, you know, you can feel that. And you know, because I
yeah.
felt that with my brother for sure. You know, when they're really
Like the first 3
when they're really on your mind,
yeah,
you
it's heavy.
know. Yeah, you know it.
Uh, the first 3 nights, every night I dreamed about her. Every night I dreamed about her. I didn't even want to shut my eyes, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that sounds terrible, but I didn't want to shut my eyes because then I have to face the reality, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sounds
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Definitely. Definitely. It's I know even now he doesn't, you know, my brother doesn't come around that much anymore. At least he doesn't make his presence known to me.
Right,
Not like it was in that first year and a half, you know, that first year and a
right.
half, 2 years. Um, he was there a lot and checking up on me. And now I just don't feel him as much as I used to. I can probably
Well,
say in the last year, yeah, it's been just a handful of times, you know.
a
So,
lot of that is due to the fact that he finally is you're not panicking about him being not being here, you
yeah,
know.
and I think that's it
I think
too.
they
Yeah, I think I've accepted his death in a way that I am comfortable. Well, I'm not comfortable with it by any means, you know. I'd rather have him here, but you know what I mean? I've accepted it.
I do know.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to
I
say?
yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Um
Yeah,
and
see, I haven't got to that point yet.
yeah, no, it
You
takes a
know?
while to get to that point. It took me a long time. It did, you know, and I wish I was like my husband a lot more. My husband is, you know, he's my rock, you know. He is just he you know, his dad died within 6 months of my brother. And I feel like he bounced back from his dad passing away a lot faster than I bounced back from my brother passing away. And like I was still grieving for my brother on an hourly basis when his father passed. And I just wish I was more like him. I don't know. It takes me a long time,
I
you know, to get
well,
over when someone
and
dies.
yeah, and I thought it was gonna honestly because I knew that with the form of cancer that mom had, you know, I knew her days were numbered. I knew that, you know.
Mhm.
Um, and I kind of had an expectation. I kind of had a thought or an idea in my head as to how long I thought she was going to have. Um, I wasn't surprised by, you know, the turn of events or anything. None of it surprised me, but facing the fact that you can't pick up the phone and you can't, you know, go physically see that person anymore, or touch them, or do anything for them anymore. You know, you can't, you know, love them. And
Yeah.
so that for me is probably the hardest.
Yeah, that's hard. That was hard for me with my brother. Even now, you know, when we were selling our last home and we were buying this house, my husband and I wanted to pick up the phone. Like I would have these moments where I'm like, oh, I have to call Sonny and I have to tell him about what's going on with the house. And then it would click, you know, Sonny's not here anymore. So even
Yeah.
now, 3.5
Yep.
years after he died, you know, I still have those moments where I'm like, oh, I need to call Sonny, you know, and then it clicks, Sonny's not here anymore. So um yeah, I still have that. I still have those moments, you know, where I'm like, I want to pick
Yeah.
up the
Same
phone and
here.
tell him all this stuff, you know, and
Yeah.
and he's just not. But
I hear you. I'm like that too. I find myself going, oh, I got to call mom and tell her. And you can't,
No, but it all of a sudden your brain, doesn't catch up, with your heart. Your heart is saying, oh, I got to call my brother. And then your brain finally kicks in and goes, oh, wait a minute. Hold on here.
Right.
So
I need a phone. I need a phone directly to heaven, please.
Yes.
And Jackie's grief differently. Jackie says, I tell you, my mom's been gone nearly 30 years, but every now and again, clear as a bell, I can hear her laugh. I treasure those moments. Yeah, mom's laugh was infectious. My mom had such a beautiful, she really did have a beautiful laugh. It really was infectious. Like if she would start laughing, I couldn't help but giggle. Couldn't help but giggle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I miss her laughter probably the most. That and as I got older, we've had our differences, mind you. I mean, me and mom would have these tiffs, and we would go like the biggest one we had. We didn't talk for like 3 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was really, really angry with her, and rather than, because I felt like, and I won't get into the whole thing, but there was stuff that went on that was toxic. She was being manipulated by one of my brother's wives. Now, this woman is no longer my brother, but mom was conned. Mom was completely conned and snowballed by this woman. She thought the sun rose and set in the crack of this woman's butt, and she believed everything that this woman said. And I kept telling mom, you're being deceived. You're being deceived. And into one great big huge whopper of an argument because mom sided with her instead of to me. And in the end, what wound up happening is exactly what I said would happen. I told my mother a year prior to it happening, I said, Mom, and I said, when they do divorce, he's going to take everything. She's going to take everything, and he's going to be left with nothing but that house. It'll be completely empty. She will take him of everything she possibly can, and he will be grasping at straws to hang on to that house. And I said, you can believe me or you cannot believe me. It doesn't matter to me. Okay. But I know what's going to happen. I see. Okay. And she's like, oh no, she loves him, blah, blah, blah. And some of the things that happened in there, okay, there was a whole bunch of nastiness that went on that this woman was doing.
Oh, geez.
To me, and she was using my mother as a tool to control my brother and hurt me. It was
wow,
nasty shit, just nasty. And that went on for about 3 years. And seriously, when I saw mom taking a kinship to her instead of listening to me, I was like, I want that toxicity. I'm sorry. I'm cutting myself off from that toxic individual. And if that means I'm cutting you out, that means I'm cutting you out, because I can't have that in my life.
Yeah.
I love you. I will love you from a distance. And when you come to your senses, we'll talk, And I was adamant about it because I've always, in years past, I'd always kowtowed to my mother. I'd always caved. I'd never stood up to her and said, no. I only did that one time when I was a teenager, and I paid for it dearly. Yeah. So as an adult, I would rather than have confrontation or conflict with her, I would take the high road and go, okay, mom, and I'd let her win. I'd always let her win. But this time I didn't. I put my foot down and I said, no, I'm not having, if you put that woman above me, that's on you, not me. And I removed myself from the toxic situation. And that's what I did. I did for 3 years. I didn't talk. We didn't speak.
Oh, wow.
And then when it started to hit the fan, when the things that I had told mom were going to happen start happening,
Yeah.
mom's like, I'm so sorry, and and apologized to me, and she's like, you were right, I should have listened, and mom's like, I see what you were talking about, and 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 so we forgave each other, and made
Mm-hmm.
up. And I'm so glad that that relationship was repaired before mom passed, because I would really feel horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
that Grant, my brother's ex, she created a hell of a lot of hurt, a hell of a lot of
Oh
hurt in the
my gosh,
family,
that's
and she
awful.
put me, her karma's coming.
Oh
Her
yeah.
karma's coming. But anyways, honestly, me and my mom and my dad, up until that, we were all really, really close. Really, seriously. Um, so you go through, ups and downs and woes and stuff, so
Oh yeah.
anyway, enough about that nonsense in my boring life. Um, Christmas, the Christmas presents. I've still got so much to get for yet. How about you? Where are you at? How's your situation?
I have to get for my mom, and I have to finish for Morgan, and I have to finish for Joel, and I have to get my mother-in-law. So I don't have too much to do. I can knock it out in a weekend, but I just haven't done it yet. So I think I'm going to go tomorrow. I don't want to go to the stores, but I can order Morgan's stuff online. But I think I have to go to the stores for my mother-in-law and my mom. So, but I think I'm just going to get them gift cards. I know that's so not, you know, from the heart,
Here,
but I just don't want to deal with crowds. I just don't want to deal with all of that crap. It just is like, that's why I'm like banging my head like this, I'm like, oh, I have to go do, when
right,
you said, have you done your
right.
Christmas shopping? I'm like, no, don't make me do it. Don't.
Oh man, I'm telling you. Okay, look, we're the town that I live outside of, the closest town that I live outside. It doesn't matter right now where you go. I don't care how far away I go to do anything. It's like people have forgotten how to drive. They have no manners. They're all rude.
No.
You can't get any assistance where you're going. Nobody wants to help you. Um, Going to the grocery store at this time of year, I really, seriously, I honestly, there's part of me that absolutely hates the holidays, because if you haven't pre-bought your presents, even grocery shopping right now, it's all a chore. It's all
Oh, I
such a
know.
big chore.
It's 3 weeks before Christmas, and
Uh,
and to even just go buy milk and bread is a chore.
yeah. I mean, you're struggling just to get through the doggone aisles to get what you need. It's like, oh my God, I just want to get out of here. You are so going to hit yourself when you have to go into, especially doing it on the weekend. Oh Lord, girl. Oh
Oh, I
Lord.
know. I went to
Lord.
Costco today, and I was just like, I walked in and I had to go there to get my prescription. And I thought, and I had to get dog food. So I'm like, I went and got my prescription, had to stand in line, and I'm like, do the dogs really need food? I'm like, do they have to eat? Because I don't want, I saw the lines. I saw the lines when I walked in, and I'm like, all I need is dog food. Don't they have a line just for like, they don't have express lines at Costco. You have to wait in these long ass lines. So
Right,
I was
right.
like, well, if I'm going to be here, I might as well get what I need. So, um, and then they told me, because you have to have a club card for Costco. I went to go use my card at the pharmacy, and it said call a supervisor. So they told me to go to the desk. So I had to go wait in line at the desk, at the service desk. And I asked them, I said, hey, it said call a supervisor. What's going on with my card? They go, have you been loaning out your card to people? I'm like, no. And they're like, well, we have a note here that you loaned out your card. And I said, all it is my husband and I said, there's nobody else in my family. I said, I didn't loan out my card. And from my
Weird.
experience, people with my name, there's a lot of people with my name. So in this town. And I said, I think you got the wrong Michelle. I said, it wasn't me. And so she's like, well, let's just change your member number just to be safe, that somebody didn't get a copy of your card or something. So let's just change your number. And I said, that sounds good. So I had to do that. Then I had to go do my shopping and then wait in a long line. And then I finally got out of there. And then Morgan calls me. She's like, Mom, I'm hungry. We don't have any food. So I had to go wait in line at McDonald's. And oh, by the time I got home, I was just like, oh my gosh, I am tired of everybody.
Right? Exactly. Well, so I hear you. Tomorrow, not tomorrow. Monday, I've got. Tuesday is when stuff's really going to hit the fan here because I've got all of this stuff I got to do.
Yep.
But Monday, I've got to run into. I'm not looking forward to it at all because I've got to run into town. I need to fill up my gas tank.
Oh no.
And there's a few things to pick up. Yeah, there's a few things I need to pick up, and I have to go to the bank. I'm really, really not looking forward to it at all because the last day, this past week, I went into town just for really briefly. I can't remember what it was I went in for now. I'm trying to think what it. I needed batteries because I needed to get the pellets, and I also needed to get when Dad's gift came in, that electronic frame.
Yeah,
it didn't come with batteries, and it did not come with battery for the remote, and I had to purchase a digital card. So I had to run into Walmart because I needed to get started on that. I needed to get that,
get it going.
Anyway. Yeah, exactly. So, oh my gosh. Mind you, I went when I try to go shopping when I know nobody's going to be in there.
Yeah.
Right. Don't get me wrong. I love people, but I hate crowds. Like a crowd, I'm just like, look, I'm a big woman. Get out of my way. You're crowding me. I can't stand that feeling that I'm kind of claustrophobic, really. I hate little spaces. And when you're in amongst a crowd of people and people are, I got to get in here and get this one thing and I hate that.
Oh, and yeah.
So I went into Walmart. I'm thinking, okay, most people who are, who work are not going to be in there in the electronic department looking for, digital cards to put in, electronic equipment. It's going to be, kind of empty is what I was thinking. That was my logic.
Mm-hmm.
No, girl. No. If you wait till that hour, what happens is, just a little heads up for you, at least in my neck of the woods, what happens is you get the people that normally, like in the daytime, are sleeping, and then I don't know, 7 p.m.ish, they wake up in their pajamas and they go ahead and go into Walmart, and that's when they do their shopping. So those are the kinds of people you run into. Now, they're the non-working people. Sorry, not trying to offend anybody, but they're the non-working people that really care what they look like, and sometimes hello. And those were the people that were in there. So I went in there, and I'm looking around, and like people are staring at me and stuff because I don't know if it's my makeup or my hair. I don't know, but I know that when I went in there, I got looked at a lot, and I felt like I was wading through people, at that time of night. And so that's just a week ago,
Jeez.
Oh, I'm so glad. How can people do like Black Friday? Like seriously,
I've done Black Friday 1 or 2 times, and both times I did it, I was like, why am I even here? I didn't get anything I wanted. I had to fight the crowds, all for a little freebie gift, and all of this stuff, and they were out of everything that I needed. So why do I even do this? So every Black Friday I stay away because it's not worth it for me. I'm sorry. I
It's
just
not.
can't do
I
it.
mean, these people, these
Can't do it.
crowds, they wait in line to get, like, seriously. And here's the thing. I promise you, you just watch. Christmas has gotten like way out of hand anyways, in my opinion. It's become such a retailer's propaganda machine. We're all conned into thinking that we have to buy something for other people. No,
Yeah.
man. You know what? You know what our family members and friends and loved ones want from us? Our love and affection. They don't give a
Yeah.
shit about, sure, gifts are nice and everything, but, you know, give them throughout the year, you know, or on their birthday, or,
Yeah.
you know, and put thought into the gift. Don't, you know, if you're going to, here's my opinion about gift cards. Okay. This is how I truly feel about gift cards. I think they're the way to go. And here's why. I really think they're the way to go. Because if you've got to give something anyways, how do you know that just because what you like may not be what I like, you know?
Exactly.
Like, okay, for instance, okay, let me give you a for instance, okay? Let me show you something. I'm going to show you, this is a comparison, okay? See this little birdie?
Yeah.
Okay. Gold beak, and, you know, it's a little
Yeah.
dove is what it is. Okay, and then here's another little dove, right?
Right.
But he has no specific, no coloring, no nothing. He's just all white. Which one do you like better?
I like the painted one.
Right. Okay. But not everyone would. Some people would like this one better. So that's my point, is which one do I like better? I struggle with this sometimes. Sometimes I actually like this one better because any decor, he's all white. He doesn't have any distinctive blue coloring, so he doesn't have to be sitting amongst other white things. He can be the centerfold, you know? So that's my point, is that it's the same thing, okay?
What I like may not be what you like, or somebody else would like.
Exactly. I've been given gifts that it's, you know, seriously, from family members, not friends. Usually my friends really know me better than my family members about what I like, seriously. Even gifts from family members that I'm just like, a gift card would have been so much better because I could have just bought what I wanted. You know, now I got to take, it's the wrong size, or it's the wrong color, or it's not even something I would wear, you know, or use, you know. I mean, okay, I had a gift bought for me a couple years ago that was, the thought was beautiful, and I thought it was so sweet, but it's so uncomfortable. I can't use it. It's this thing that injury from the car accident, right? So I've got these bulging discs that were never fixed, right? And they can be really excruciating at times. So I'm not going to say who bought this gift, but this gift was bought for me. And what it is it's this thing you put around your neck, and it's shaped to go around your neck, but it doesn't, there's no conformity to it. It's real stiff. And inside of it, it has a heating element that heats up, and then it has these little vibrator things in there. Now, it sounds great, right? It sounds like it would be really perfect.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. It seems like, wow, that would be the thing, you know? It heats up and it vibrates to this horrible, screwed up area. I can't stand it. It literally, it's so uncomfortable because it's so thick. It is so thick. You can't, like, it's like your head's in a damn neck brace. And it's so dense, it doesn't have any cushion. It doesn't have any give. You can't, you know, you're like it's terrible. It's terrible. If you're just going to sit still, if you're going to sit straight up and sit still, okay. But who sits like that for 8 hours or whatever? Who sits like that for 5 hours? Even if you're laying in your bed, you're not sitting straight up, you know? So I've tried multiple times to use this thing, and it has to be plugged in. So you're attached to a cord, and the cord is really short. It's not battery operated. This thing is electronic. So you have to have it plugged into a socket. Another pain in the ass. The thought the thought was, it was a beautiful thought, is a beautiful concept, great idea, but it is not practical. It is not a practical gift because it is virtually not usable. It's so uncomfortable. So
Wow.
it is set in its box for 4 years, 5 years, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I bet you they spent, I'll bet you that stupid thing was 40, $50 easily,
Wow.
you know. And I could have taken that same 40 or 50 and bought myself an outfit or something I
Yeah.
could use, you know, it's not going to sit in a box that's unusable because it's uncomfortable, you know. So me personally, rather than have people go out and fight the crowds and figure out, oh my God, is this the right thing? Oh yeah, they'll love it. Well, then maybe they won't love it, or it's the wrong size, or all those things. To me, it's just way more practical and sensible to get them a gift card and a beautiful card. Um, you, you know, and just and hand it to them, you know, rather than mail it to them, hand it to them, you know, if you
Right.
can, you know, if you can hand it to them, if you live several states away or whatever, then, you know, mail it. But I just think gift cards are so smart. They're pretty secure. Um,
Yeah.
that way people want what they want. You don't have to fight the crowds, and your money isn't being wasted on something that's going to sit in a closet that's not returnable,
Yeah. And they'll get
you know?
something they want, you know.
Exactly. Or even if you have stuff shipped to their house. Oh my gosh, the way the packaging handlers are handling packages now. My gosh, this electronic dad, it was very poorly packed. I'm surprised that it made it here in one piece. Really, the
Yeah.
way the way that my carrier out here handles my merchandise, half the time the stuff winds up broken.
Mm-hmm.
So I was shocked that it got
Me
here.
too.
I was figuring this company was as expensive as this thing was, it would come really,
Packed really well.
packaged. Yeah, lots of bubble wrap and styrofoam and all that. And it wasn't like that. I refuse to send it through the mail. I will be delivering this thing to my dad personally, next
Yeah,
week, because I
definitely.
don't want anything to happen to it. With the time that I've put into it, no way am I going to risk that thing getting damaged. And besides that, I have to show him how to use it.
Right,
you
right.
know,
Yeah, because if you just ship it to him, it's going to sit in the box. He won't know how to work it.
nope, he's not techno savvy at all,
No.
at all.
Well, that'll be nice.
So
I
yeah,
know I've always wanted one of those electronic picture frames, and I've just never gotten one yet. So, yeah, that sounds like an
like
amazing gift.
you should really get one. I mean, seriously, I wish I had thought and gotten it while mom was still around, because she would have loved it. She would have loved it.
Oh, I bet.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is something she would have had it running 24/7. She would have had it plugged in and had it going all the time. My
Oh,
mom
yeah.
loves stuff like this. And
Yeah.
dad is, I think now my dad is so quiet and reserved, and he's not very outspoken about stuff. He doesn't really, express himself very well. And with mom's passing, I've gotten to see a really rare sentimental side to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that this present will mean much more to him than anything else I could have ever bought or give to him. I know
Yeah.
now. A couple years ago, I would have just thought, that's probably not up his alley at all. But now I know better, because I've seen
Yeah.
his soft side now. He's always kind of hid that from us kids, trying to be
Yeah.
Mr. Cool, tough, whatever. I don't know, but yeah, now I know he's a teddy bear, is what he is. Really, he really is.
Oh, how sweet. Yeah, he'll love it. Definitely. So, and I think that's what I'm going to do for
Yeah, I
Joel
think.
too. I've got him a couple of things, but I think I'm going to get him a gift card. He said he needs work clothes, but he's so picky. I used to be able to buy his clothes and he was fine. And then Joel lost probably, he used to weigh 240, 250 pounds, and he's lost probably 75, 80 pounds. So he's very slim and trim now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and I did too. I lost 50, and we
Dang.
did it together. Yeah.
I need to do that. I'm a chubby girl right now.
We did that about 5 years ago. Definitely. We both lost weight. He went to the doctor and they told him he was pre-diabetic. So he changed his whole way of eating. And I love junk food. I love cakes and cookies and pies and donuts and all that stuff. And Joel he doesn't eat that junk like Morgan and I do. You know, it's very rare that he eats that stuff. And so, but anyway, off topic, but I used to buy his clothes for him all the time. And then now that he lost weight, he's very picky on what he wears. So I'm like, I don't even like going to the store with him. That's how, it's just a project. I'm like, Joel, it's just a pair of jeans. Don't overthink it. It's just a pair of jeans. That's all it is. So the other day we went to the store because he's like, I need new jeans. And it was just like looking through pile. Nope, I don't like that. Nope, I don't want that color. Nope, I want this cut. Nope, I don't like that. And I'm just like, oh my God, you're driving me nuts. You're just driving me crazy. So I mean, it was like 2 days before Thanksgiving, and we were at Kohl's, and God, you would have thought it was Black Friday at Kohl's. And I'm just like, just get me out of this store. Just get me out of here. I do not want to be here.
Right. I hear you. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I really, I know some people think that, gift cards are real impersonal. I don't feel that way at all. I really think if you can afford to give somebody something, why not go ahead and give them a gift card? Because that way they can spend it if they need groceries. What if they need groceries? You don't know what their personal situation is. You know, I mean, maybe they're going through times and they need that cash to buy food or something, I just think that it's smart, and that way they can buy what they want or need.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. I do not think it's personal at all. I think it's very smart, and I think that it saves a person from shopping headaches. Unless you're a planner, if you can plan out buying your gifts way ahead of time, then great.
Yeah.
I've never been able to do that. I'm not good at that.
Yeah, my neighbor and I used to do that every October, the end of October, like right before Halloween would end, we would start getting the kids their Christmas presents, just because we told them, give us your list early, because I don't want to be fighting crowds trying to find the next Tickle Me Elmo. You remember that fiasco.
Yeah, right.
So you got to tell us early so we can find this stuff. So we had a great plan when the kids were little, and it worked out great. But as the kids got older, and all they were like, hey, just give me the money, that's all it was. So then we got out of that habit.
Show me the money.
Yeah, all it is Morgan saying, just give me money, just give me money. I want the green. So
exactly.
Give me the lettuce.
Exactly. Well, yeah, the greener the better. No, I seriously, like, I used to, when Preston was little, I used to do like you did. I'd pick up presents throughout the year when I saw a sale on something that I knew that he wanted. I mean, he always let me know what he wanted. He was never one of those kids that was bashful about, I did. No. He was constantly, I want that. I want that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I need that. I need that. So I always knew what he wanted. I never had to guess. But my problem is, and this is a problem. My problem is I'd buy those things and I try to save them for Christmas, and I never could wait. I couldn't wait to see his face. So he would get presents like all the time, because I'd go ahead and get him what he wanted, thinking, oh, this will be his Christmas present. But then I couldn't stand the anticipation of waiting to see his face when he opened it.
Yeah.
So he would get it. He'd usually get his Christmas presents before Christmas. Because I I would be so excited about seeing his face when he opened them. I love giving. I love giving to people.
Yeah.
Man, if I had money, I would be such a giver. I really would. You know, back when I made good money, back when I was working and I made good money, I bought some really nice extravagant things for my parents, you know, when I was able to. Some of it was things they wanted for their house. You know, I helped them build their deck on the back of the house, and I helped remodel their kitchen and their bathroom, and bought landscaping stuff, and you know, hired landscapers to remove whatever they wanted removed. And I mean, I've done a lot of things for my parents over the years, a lot of things.
Nice.
And all of it, you know, all of it was of course done with love, but you know, I always gave them what they wanted. I always gave them what they wanted, and they did that with me too. When they were able to, they absolutely did. You know.
Yeah.
One year I was really able to go all out for them, and I really got them some. I got my mother a custom made ring and
nice.
an engraved Jurgensen watch, and yeah,
beautiful.
And I got him a beautiful leather jacket, and mom a fur coat, and yeah, that was fun. I loved seeing their faces, giving them those things. It was so rewarding. You know, I do. Amazing. I love to give. I loved the joy in people's face when they get something that they really wanted and are excited about getting, you know.
Yeah.
But
definitely. Yeah. Definitely. It's fun to give. It really is. You know, that's how I was when the kids were little. You know, I was like so excited because they wanted something that they had been wanting. You know, they had been good all year and they had wanted the next greatest thing. And it's so hard for me not to have word vomit and say, you got this, you know, or you're getting this. Yeah. Don't worry. It's hard. It was hard for me when they're little because I just would get so excited. I loved, you know, just buying their gifts and wrapping them and waking up in the middle of the night and, you know, and doing that for them. And I loved it. It was great. It was great. So.
Yeah, I loved it. I still do. I still love giving, but you know, it's different now that everybody's all grown up, you know. You don't have that childhood excitement where they're, you know, jumping up and down with joy. You know, you can still see the joy in their face, but they're not jumping up and down like little kids do when they get exactly what they wanted, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't mind giving. I just don't like fighting the crowds, you know. Thank goodness for gift cards, you know, and money, which is probably what the moms and the mother-in-law are going to get just because it's so much easier for them. They can pick what they want and get something that I know that's going to fit them, because it's really hard, you know, to know if, you know, say they wear a size large, that all larges are not created equal. So, you know, it's you think, oh, I think this will fit them. And then they get it and then it's too tight, you know, then they have to worry about taking it back. When I can just give them a gift card, they can go try whatever they want on and pick what they want. And yeah. Maybe they want shoes or maybe, instead of a jacket, you know.
Exactly. Or something for the kitchen or, you know, exactly. Or makeup even, you know.
Yeah, makeup. For sure. For sure. Oh, my mom loves makeup.
Yeah, my mom did too. My mom did too. As a matter of fact, my mom has a great big collection of Trish McAvoy stuff that.
Wow.
You know, she wanted me to take that with me the last time I was visiting her. And I'm like, no, Mom, I can't do that. You know, that would be like, I said, that's like saying, yeah, I know you're gonna not be here. No, I couldn't do that. I just couldn't, you know. She was.
My mom does that all the time. You know, she's been giving me her jewelry. In fact, you know, she gave me this bracelet. One thing she did give me that I can't wear because the ring is too big for me. She gave me a beautiful marquee diamond ring that my dad had given to her on their 25th wedding anniversary because she lost hers. And so she gave me her wedding ring, basically, that she wore for years. She gave it to me. So, but I can't wear it because it's too big and I'm afraid I'll it'll go down the drain. You know, I have to get it sized.
How big is the stone? How big is the stone?
It's 1.5 carats. It's
well, honey,
gorgeous.
go have it put in.
I need
have
to.
it put into.
She tells me every year. Yeah, she tells me every year to go get it sized to wear it. Every time she doesn't see me wear it, she's like, "Do you still have my ring?" I'm like, "Yes, Mom, I have your ring. You know, it's in the safe. It's good. I just can't wear it because it's too big for me, and I don't want to lose it down the drain." When I was doing hair, I'm like, "God, I would just die. You know, if I lost it down the drain."
Can you wear it on another finger? Can you wear it on another finger, like your middle finger? Not
yeah, I mean, if it's on my middle finger on my right hand, but she's like, "I want you to wear it because see, my wedding ring that Joel gave me, that's why I don't wear one, because mine got stolen. So it got stolen. I took it off. We were on the boat, and I took it off because I was in the water, and I left it in the boat, and somebody ransacked the boat and they stole my wedding ring. So so she wants me to wear it because I don't have my wedding ring anymore. So she's like, "You need to go get that size." And I'm like, I just keep spacing it out to go get it sized. So
you do need to get that size. My mom gave me hers. You want to see it?
Yeah.
And I'll show you the ring that I had custom made for her.
Yeah.
It's a mother's ring that has us 3 kids' birthstones in it.
Yeah, that would be gorgeous.
Hang on, I'll show you.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh, the bones are creaking.
Oh God. Oh, where's my walker? Oh hell. Oh my. Yes, I need to buy a walker. God. Okay. First, before I show you what Mom got me, I'll show you. Dad got me this. I'm trying to think of when he got me this. It was when I got divorced, and it was how old was I? It was for my birthday. It was a birthday present. How old I was. Anyways, it's a heart shape. It's in yellow gold.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
And it's a heart-shaped diamond, and then it has on either side, I don't know if you can tell or not, but on either side, there's little stones.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Here, let me make it bigger. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous.
So that's one Dad got me. That was a birthday present. Now I'll show you. I'll just leave it on. Now I'll show you the ring. This is the ring that I had made for Mom.
Ooh, that's pretty. God,
and
that's gorgeous.
It's all real. That's I believe 14 karat yellow gold.
That's beautiful. That's so pretty. It has all your guys'
It was expensive. Yep, it sure does. It has, the 2 boys are October and I'm June.
Nice.
So the stones are very similar in color. The boys are pink and mine's like a purplish pink. Okay, and then here was her wedding ring. I'll just put it on.
Ooh, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous.
I don't know how many carats that is, but she wore them together like that.
That's got to be at least 2 or 3 carats for sure.
Big. I don't know the exact carat weight. I really don't. But I don't wear it out a lot, but I have been wearing it some. me to. She tried to give it to me the last time I was down there to see her, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She tried to give me a bunch of stuff back then, and I just couldn't. I was like, Mom, and she's like, well, it's all going to be yours. And I'm like, I know, Mom, but you know, I can't do that. Right? I can't. I don't feel. I'm not comfortable doing that. It's your wedding ring, and I want you to be able to enjoy it if you want to wear it. If you want to, you know, I just don't feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
You know? So, but when I was down there for the funeral and everything, it was like I could hear her chattering in my ear, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You need to take that. You need to, I want to make sure you have those. And, you know, I could almost like hear her chattering in my ear. Remember the talk we had?
Yeah.
Don't leave. You take those with you, you know. But I still have so much. I gotta make another trip down there, and I gotta go through. Oh my gosh. I'm not looking forward to it. I had to clean her room up when I was down there, and there are things everywhere. You know, she was pretty sick at the end. Dad didn't want to disturb any of her things because, you know, they were her things, and she would get funny about that stuff sometimes. Like, don't touch that. Don't touch, leave that. I leave that there. I'm going to use that tomorrow or whatever. And, you know, her room was just.
Yeah. Was just how she wanted it. She knew where everything was.
Right. But, you know, there's, I mean, she bought clothes like, and hats and shoes and purses, and some of it's still in the new packaging. And oh my God, it's going to take me days. It's going to take me days.
I'm sure. Yeah. You know, when my dad passed away, it took my mom a couple years before she would go through his stuff. But when my brother passed away, because her and my brother lived together, she did his stuff right away. She didn't want it sitting there. But when my dad passed away, she couldn't touch his stuff. It took her a long time to go through his things. But when my brother passed away, he must have told her to clean it out because she was on the ball, man. She cleaned that stuff out. She asked us to take what we wanted of his and to you know, take what you want. If not, I'm giving it to the Goodwill. So she let all the kids and the grandkids take something of his. And he was a big collector of T-shirts. He collected classic car T-shirts. He would go to the car show every year. He probably had 50 T-shirts. So all the grandkids got a T-shirt. I got a T-shirt. And so we all have that of his. And there's a picture he had. Him and my dad owned a business together. It was called Phil's Radiator Service. So I got the big sign in my backyard that was original to Phil's Radiator. Cool. Yeah, it's a porcelain sign. So I have the big porcelain sign for my backyard. And so that's back there.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I have that. So I'm sure my neighbors are like, what the hell is Phil's Radiator? You know, do you own a business in your backyard? You know? So I got the big porcelain sign. My brother Charlie had it. My mom was like, no, you take it. Go ahead and take it. And I'm like, are you sure? I don't want Charlie to get mad. And she's like, nope, take it. I'm saying you could have it. Go take it. So I made Joel grab it and we took it. That sucker is heavy because we moved it. So it's huge. It's probably, oh God, it was on a building. So you can imagine how big it was. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but my brother has a picture of a different sign. They had two signs, and somebody got in the building across the street and took a picture of the big yellow sign. And so that's hanging in my brother's room. So I'm going to ask my mom if I could have that picture when I go. She'll give it to me, but I want that for my basement. So, but yes. Cool. So, and he collected hats and T-shirts and stuff like that. So I got some of his hats, and my son got some of his hats and T-shirts and things like that. And so
my mom had a beautiful collection of hats and purses and stuff and shoes.
How nice.
Oh my God.
That's my mom.
She big walk-in closet. It's like a freaking clothing store. It just never ends. It's like everything, all the accessories. I walk in and I'm like, oh wow, you know.
That's how my mom is. She's a lady. She's a girl. You know what I mean? She's got purses and hats and gloves and all of that. And so she's a lady. She doesn't go out of the house unless she's dressed to the nines. So yeah, I love that.
That's what I've got. That's what I've got to go through. And the thing is up till I think up till the very day that she got really, really sick, you know, which, you know, she only lasted 2 days after she got really sick. She was still buying stuff. So there was still stuff when I got there. Oh yeah, there was stuff in boxes of brand new clothing, beautiful dresses and stuff, and that I had to take out and put on hangers, and it just felt so, you know, and
yeah,
going through that, it's like, oh my gosh, she's never going to get a chance to wear these things that she bought, you know. I think that bothers me the most. But I do know this. She loved giving. She absolutely loved giving. And if she knows that I take those dresses and those hats and those purses and those shoes and wear them, she will be thrilled.
Oh, yeah.
I got to go through all that and bring a bunch of that here. I don't even know where I'm going to put it. Oh my God, there's so much. There's so
I know.
much.
I know.
I really don't know where. I'll tell you what, I'll be dressed to the nines.
Oh yeah.
Every day I go anywhere.
You'll have a different.
Even if I don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
exactly. Well, this thing I'm wearing right now was something that was hers. I think she only wore this like maybe once or twice. She gave this to me last time I was down there.
Aww.
You know, it's not. It's kind of not my style, but it's different. It's kind of.
I like it. It looks good on you.
Well, thank you. It's definitely her style. It's very comfortable though. I'll say that it's very comfortable, and I thought it would look nice. It's very fall looking, you know.
Yeah,
kind of goes with the backdrop. This is more animal-y, but you know, it's the color scheme, you know.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks good with your coloring and everything. I like it.
Thanks. Thank you. Well, I know you probably want to get back to your family and doing your family stuff. Do you have plans for this evening?
I think Joel and I are just going to go out to dinner. So yeah, go grab some dinner, and I don't know, maybe I'll hit Kohl's and get the gift cards. That way nobody's there this time of night, you know, later on tonight. Hopefully nobody will be there.
Do it tonight.
Yeah, rather than tomorrow afternoon. So maybe I'll hit Kohl's and get my gift cards and get those out of the way, you know, and put those in cards and put them under the tree. That way they're all set. And then I can knock some people off the list.
Dude, I'm telling you, listen to your girl. I will not tell you wrong. I will not tell you wrong. Do it tonight, girlfriend, while you're out, while you're dressed. Because then tomorrow, if you want to hibernate like a Wookiee or something, you can. You know?
That's me. You know, Joel runs me ragged, I swear. Sometimes on Sundays, I just have to tell him, okay, we've been to 14 places. I am done. I am spent. I can't do this anymore. It's time. I've had my 3 hours of fresh air max. I got to go back. Bear's got to go back in her cave.
Yeah, that's right. It's time to hibernate, man. I gotta shed this skin and put on my new winter fur.
Yes. Girlfriend needs her PJs back on.
Yeah, I gotta get this spandex shit off. While you're out tomorrow, girl, go get your gift cards. Go pick up your gift cards. Do not wait. Just do it now. Every day that you wait is going to be crazier. I promise you.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. So I'm already dressed. I'm already made up. My hair's done. So I don't have to worry about, oh, I got to get ready. I got to wash my hair. I got to blow dry my hair to go out in public. I'm already ready. See, got the makeup on.
Yes.
I'm already going out for dinner.
Right.
Kohl's is just down the street, you know.
And exactly. And then tomorrow you can call me up and go, boy, I'm glad I listened to you.
Good job, Barb, for being my conscience.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Just remember tonight after you get done eating, I'm going to be right here going, Do it now. Now.
Do it now. Send those vibes to me in about an hour after when I'm getting done eating. Say, don't go home, Shell.
Michelle, get it done. Get it done now, baby.
Don't go home, Shell. Go to the store. Go on. It'll take you 20 minutes. Just go. Just go. Don't go home.
Even if you're already out. You're already out.
That's right.
Unless you want to go out. Do you want to go out Sunday? And if you're like me, you're one of these people that are like, get back. You're too close. Get over there in your space.
Yes. Yes. And I'm like, Joel said tomorrow, because you know what? I hate grocery shopping. He's so good at grocery shopping. So he's off tomorrow. So I'm like, we should go grocery shopping. And then I'm like, oh God, do I want to go on Sunday? Maybe I should just go tonight and just knock out all of my errands tonight. And then that way I don't have to worry about anything.
If you got the juice, do it. If you got the juice, do it. Because tomorrow you can go, so what do you want me to make for dinner? Tonight we'll just sit in and, what do you want?
Yeah, and I can stay in my PJs all day. Stay in my jams.
Yeah. And you can jam out in your jammies.
Yes, definitely. That's my fave. So I definitely need to do that. I'm going to Kohl's. I am. I've already decided I need to go to Kohl's. I need to knock it out. I need to, knock out some people on my list. So
yeah, just hear me in your ear. In your ear, I'm right here. Do it, Michelle. Do it. Do it, Michelle.
You're in my ear right now. There you go.
Deaf because I'm loud. Yeah. Well, you guys have a beautiful dinner. What is your plans? It's 6:30 here, so it'd be 7 there? 7?
Yeah, it's 5:51. So Joel gets off at 6. He'll be home in about 20 minutes or so. So we'll go out to dinner about 6:30, and then I should be at Kohl's about 7:30-ish, 7:45, because they stay open all hours of the night during the holidays. So I'll go get my gift card so I don't have to wait in line.
I was actually thinking, I might go to Walmart and do, I don't know. If you get, you might motivate me to go do what I need to do so that I don't have to worry about it on Monday, because Monday is going to be a frantic run around here.
Oh,
it's really going to be frantic.
And that way you could knock something off your list.
Definitely. And it's kind of a big thing. It's something I don't like doing at all.
Oh, I hate it.
So
I hate it.
Yeah. I might do that. I might. Since I'm going to be in your ear, you'll be in my ear going, do it,
Barb. You're already dressed. You're already made up.
Exactly. All I have to do is throw on a pair of boots and I'm good to go.
Yep.
So I think I will.
Sure.
I think I will.
That sounds like a plan. That way you can just veg out tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. And not have to stress about anything. I'm making, just real quick, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'm making this massive, the birthday party thing what we're doing for John.
Yeah.
Thing. And because, this time of year, it's like, I don't have a lot of money. Nobody has a lot of money.
Right.
And if you burden one person with having to make all the food, that's just too much on one person. So it's going to be a potluck birthday dinner. Yeah. So I am making, John loves, so I am making my mom's old chili recipe. And I am making a this thing, those great big stew pots, the great big ones, you can't lift if you fill them.
Right.
That's what's getting done tonight, darling.
Wow.
So that goes with me. All the flavors will be married together. And
nice.
So good. And I'm gonna make a homemade Spanish bread that has a little bit of tiny bits of jalapeno and some of those little red peppers. A little bit of paprika over the top with some cheese or Mexican style cheese, you know, like the taco cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's really good. So
Yum.
I'm gonna that's not taken for the potluck, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the chili done tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That way, you know, for me personally, and mom would do this too. Like if she was gonna have a bunch of people over for like a chili dinner, she
Yeah.
would go ahead and make it at least 2 nights ahead of time,
Yeah.
so that all the flavors from the meat and the seasoning marry into the beans and all of that, so it's all like infused with, you know, those spices and everything.
Yum.
So I've been making that. I've been working it, and I started with the raw beans. This is really from
No,
scratch.
see, that's how I make chili beans from scratch.
Yeah, not the canned shit that you're gonna. No,
No.
girl. No. This is from the raw dried beans that I'm making this from.
Nice. That'll be tasty.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to. Oh, I can't wait to sample it. So I'll be working on that the rest of the evening. Um, so yeah, I think when you head into town, I'll probably head into town as well.
Yeah, that sounds
Get
good.
my stuff done too. I don't have to think about it.
Yeah. Because tomorrow I know myself, I'll be like, oh, I got to get ready. I don't want to go. I don't want to get
Yeah.
ready. You know, I'll be dragging my feet.
Yep.
So, and I'm sure we got stuff to, it's just too busy on the weekends. It's crazy. You know, I don't want to fight the crowds.
Yep. Yep. I don't either. I really hate it. But you know, in the evening, I don't know. Of course, right now with everybody going to dinner and stuff, but too bad. I'll wait. I'll go ahead and so I'll probably what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start on the meat, get the meat fried up and ready to dump into the chili pot.
Yeah.
And then because you know, you got to cook the beans first. I don't cook the meat in with the beans. I do the beans separate and the meat separate. And then I combine it all with the tomatoes and the seasoning and all of that. And I marry it all together once I know the beans are fully cooked.
Yep.
So,
That's
and the beans are ready now. Yeah. So
that'll
the beans
be good.
are ready now to, it already smells. Oh, because I use seasonings in the beans when I cook the beans. It already smells like.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, definitely. So, all right. So we're going to take off, everybody. So whoever's going to be watching this, thank you for watching. Jackie and everybody, thanks for coming. And yeah, I don't know if we'll put up another live stream before the holidays. We'll see how we feel. If not, we'll see you beginning of the year. We love you guys. And Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever holiday you're celebrating. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
God bless y'all. Bye.